Days by Philip Larkin. What are days for? Days are where we live. They come, they wake us, time and time over. They are to be happy in. Where can we live but days? Solving that question brings the priest and the doctor in their long coats, running over the fields. Welcome to Into Air London, a solo exhibition by Dawn Ng. I'm Jen Ellis and I'm the curator of this exhibition. We're here in St. Cyprian's Church. We'll be exploring Dawn Ng's work that spreads across photography, painting, installation, lightbox, and on this occasion, a one-off performance. Dawn's work is an investigation around time. She explores this topic through the ultimate ephemeral material that is ice. Dawn takes these blocks of ice, elements which in her native Singapore immediately disappear, and she injects them with pigments, with color, and layer upon layer, they appear nearly topographical, as if they were something that were emerged from earth, rock-like, geological. When you get up close to them, you realize that these have been blown up to a particular size. So all of a sudden, you are confronted with them as if you were speaking to another. It makes you think about how this moment, frozen in time, is not numerical. It's an emotion that's conveyed through color as well as form. From these works that are called clocks, you get her film work. You see these blocks of ice slowly erode, fall, cascade. And there's something deeply beautiful, but also very tragic. It's as if you're seeing the most beautiful thing wilt before you. Dawn's painting works, which are part of a series called Ash Paintings, are composed of all the different pigments that remain from when a block of ice has slowly melted. Because of the weight and the texture of these different pigments, they coagulate and form in different ways on the canvas-like paper, to the point where, on the one hand, these forms seem abstract, but on the other, they also seem figurative. There's something incredibly amorphous about these paintings, but also you think about it as the last breath of this absolutely stunning block that originally was the source of it all. But playing also with light and luminescence, you have these light boxes. Dawn's light boxes capture one of these blocks of ice at the very start of their lifetime. And due to the technique, you can really tell the incredible crispness. With these light boxes, I think it's really interesting to think about the tradition of painting and also the tradition of photography. Because all of a sudden you realize that you're actually painting with sculpture, but you're painting with sculpture and also painting with photography, and you're painting with light. There's a wonderful disdain to being pigeonholed as one particular type of work. And I think it's that fluidity and that laterality that gives Dawn's work such a vivid sense of uniqueness. From the early onset, Dawn and I were discussing, how are we going to show your works in the context of a place or a site that defies being drilled in? And we were thinking also about the experience of visitation, how on the one hand, you want to apprehend things face on, but then also peer over, and then also look up, and how each of those actions will have different implications for your overall memory of a site and a place. And in that sense, paying really careful attention to harmony, art, space, and context, the key running tenets.